Hi friends, welcome to Pilates with Tal. Today I'm going to be taking you through a quick but effective leg series on the mat. So let's get started. We're going to start in a tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Can you start to send your right toes back behind you and then tap them back in. Out and in. Keep going just like that. Using your breath on that exhale, send the toes back, bring that knee back in on the inhale. Keep going here. For 3, 2, 1. Can you send your right leg back behind you? Pause, start to lift and lower. Keep going here. So first you're gonna start with the toes pointed. Use your breath here. At any point, if this feels uncomfortable under your left knee, feel free to double up your mat. And if your wrists start to feel icky, you can always do this on your fists. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Can you start to flex and point? So your ankle is starting to move here, starting to get a bit of mobility through that ankle. You have 3, 2, 1. Pause with it. Flex. You're going to lower the toes down again. Lift all the way back up. Lower and lift. Can you try to move slowly but mindfully here? For 3, 2, 1, lift all the way up, pause, bring that knee back in. We're gonna go into the other side. So when you're ready, just making sure your core is plugged in. You're gonna send those left toes back behind you, bring them in, keep going. Notice if you're dumping through the shoulders, keep your arms nice and engaged here. For 3, 2, and 1. Send that leg back behind you. When you're ready, can you start to lift and lower, lift and lower. Try to do this slowly and mindfully. Trying to find the lift through the smile line of the glute. So that's the bottom part of the glute that meets the top of the hamstring. So you might feel this in your glutes a ton, you might feel this in your hamstrings a ton. On your last one, can you stay up, pause, flex, and point. Notice if you're shifting any weight over to the right side, can you even that back out? For 3, 2, 1, pause. Can you flex the ankle, lower that foot down, lift all the way back up. Lower and lift, keep going here. For 3, 2, 1, lower all the way back down, bring it back in. When you're ready, you're gonna drop onto your left elbow, send that right leg back behind you and add an angle this time, working the side glutes. Can you lift that leg, lower back down? Lift and lower. Exhale and inhale. Keep going here. Notice if you're dumping any weight into the left side of the body, can you try to stay lifted through that left for 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top, starting to pulse that leg up, up, up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, can you send those toes back behind you, up and other corner of the mat. Keep going here. Last 3, 2, 1. All the way back over, up to the top. Can you flex that foot and then start to pulse, pulse, pulse for 6, 5, sending a ton of energy through that bottom heel. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee all the way in, coming up onto your hands. Take a little reset cat-cow. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come onto the right elbow, send those left toes long, lift and lower. Keep going here. Staying lifted through the right underarm. Pushing through that left hand. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Take tiny pulses up, up, up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, you're gonna flex that foot. Can you lift and lower, lift and lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna flex and point. For 3, 2, 1, keep the point. You're gonna tap the front edge of your mat, up and back, up and forward, up and back. Keep going here. For 3, 2, 1, pausing at the front, flex that foot. Can you pulse, 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 pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee all the way in. You're gonna come up into tabletop again. Take a cat-cow. And then you're gonna send your right toes back and then just hold them here. So breathe as you send the right toes back with a ton of energy. For 3, 2, 1, start to pulse that leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee all the way in. Send the left toes back behind you. Hold them back with a ton of energy. And then pulse, pulse, pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring that knee in. When you're ready, can you start to walk your knees in so that you can crouch onto your toes? Finding a little crouch here. And then super slowly, can you start to come up to standing? Rolling your shoulders back when you get here, finding yourself in the middle of your mat. Finding your feet hip-width distance apart, and then can you start to take a squat down, come all the way up to standing, arms go back. Keep going here. Last 5, 4, keep going here, 2, staying down on that last one, shift all your weight in towards your left foot. Can you send your right toes back behind you, bring them back in? Keep going here. Maybe the next time your right toes go back, your left arm goes forward, bring it back in. Maybe your right arm goes back as the right leg goes back, left arm goes forward. Keep going here. Last 3, 2, 1. Can you hold that leg back behind you? Bring your hands into heart center. Can you lift and lower? Lift and lower. So you're gonna lift through the glutes and hamstrings and then lower the toes down. Keep going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold those toes up? And then can you start to pulse through the front leg? So little bend through that knee, extend, bend, extend. Try to keep your right leg as engaged as possible for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up to standing, shake it all out. And then when you're ready, all your energy and weight goes into your right foot. Send those left toes back and in, back and in. Maybe right arm reaches, maybe left arm reaches back. Keep going, embrace any wobbles. You're here for 5. Use your breath. Keep that weight in your right heel. Keep your right toes from gripping. Embrace any wobbles. Last 2. 1, bring your hands into heart center. Send those left toes back behind you. One last time. Can you lift and lower, lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those toes lifted. Can you bend through the right knee? Extend, bend and extend. Last 5, you can do this. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up to standing. Shake it all out. Reach your arms up overhead. Bring them into heart center. And that is the end of your leg series. Thank you so much for moving with me. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, leave any feedback in the comments. I really appreciate it as always.